video. Alright, let's zoom down into Badwater here. Actually, let's do this and then I will do some tilting. Okay, it's sea
level sign above the base.
Death Valley, Badwater Basin. There's a lot of water in the basin right now. Big storm that happened about a month ago, or a little over a month. Looking up towards Mount Perry. Hike we did just a little yesterday. And then we're getting ready to come down to the salt Badwater. Serious parking area. We're gonna get very busy.
Sea level sign above the basin. We're looking.
I think that's way up there. Then we turn into the basin here. Learning to lift the camera up so that we can telescope peek out in the distance there. I'll take a walk about a mile out maybe, or half mile. I don't know how far I'll go. It'll be fun. There's a lot of water in the basin right now. Big storm that happened about a month ago, or a little over a month, here in California. It looks like you can walk all the way to the shore of it. Death Valley, Badwater Basin, with telescope peak back there. Cool. Hello, future self. Big blue marble. New weather pattern happening here. It's zoomed down into California, east of the Sierra Nevadas, north of Los Angeles, California. In the United States, Death Valley National Park is our park of the month, flavor of the day. We're going to Badwater. Badwater Basin. This is the whole Badwater Basin here, where I'm circling. It goes all the way down. It's a rift zone, to be honest. Left is the Panamint Mountain Range, which are uplifting. To the right is the Black Mountain, they call them Black Mountain. Black Mountain Range here, and they're both uplifting. This whole valley here, where the Badwater is, where the golf course here, Devil's Golf Course was, and as far north as you can go is separating. The land is dropping. Here's Dante's View here, which we've done previous video. Up to the right here at the end of the screen is Mount Perry, which we also have a video. All right, let's zoom down into Badwater here. Actually, let's do this and then I will do some tilting. Okay, it's the lowest point in the valley here, minus 282 feet, I believe. We'll double check it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and horizontal. We are looking north. There's Furnace Creek above. The Betty Junction, and to the left over here is Stovepipe. So I'm just going to go left here. I wanted to do Wild Rose Peak. This will be another time, another year. Here's the Panamint Mountain telescope peak here. Zoom back across. Remember, this is uplifting. These are all the alluvial fans, alluvial plains coming down into the Badwater Basin. And then we will now cruise closer to the Badwater point of our short hike, actually. It sits below the Mount Perry here, and you can see where I was hiking, up here, the green. And I was able to look down the whole way. It was impressive, actually. Everyone looked smaller than ants. Okay, it's gonna kind of come this way a little bit here. Okay, I'll come up a little, and the hike was, well, it really, sure, it was a little hike. Less than a mile. You can make it go as far as you want, but the water did come up pretty high, so we were able to walk, a little bit of the area here. I think there was actually more water all the way up here. Of course, it just depends. And there was a big rainstorm, so there's a lot of water in the basin. All right, that's our short hike, and maybe a short video. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, we're going to approach the basin, the water. Look at that shimmer, huh? Trying to come out as far as I can, see what it looks like. Nice. It's got a few ripples. Chilly this morning. Top is Palmer Mountain there. You can see the little loop, I wonder if that's where I was. Yep, because I can see down to this area here. So I must be where I landed last night. Let's go ahead and zoom back and then come down. Looking southwest, looking north into the valley. Northwest, I guess. Reflection of Telescope Peak up there on the water, on the basin. At least here you can kind of see the how it pulls up. I don't know the scientific term for it. I love how the salt begins to slowly ripple here. And then gets thicker as you get farther. So this was once the water shore. Hello, future self. We are in the Badwater Basin, Death Valley National Park in Southern California, United States. Okay, this is the lowest elevation point in North America, 282 feet below sea level, 86 meters. It has a chalky-white salt flats, the shape of hexagons, formed by repeated evaporation of an ancient lake. Okay, here's the location, 17 miles south of Furnace Creek. There is a fee that you need to pay. Best time will be late fall, early spring. There is plenty of parking there. It's crazy. And then they call the trail the Salt Flats Trail, which is just an easy out and back. 1.9 miles. Well, I don't think it's 1.9. Well, right now it isn't because there's a lot of water there. But it has a good open area where you can walk out into the basin to see the water. Super interesting, actually. Let me see. The next question was list the top lowest places on Earth, and then there was a big list here. The ones from land view, natural points on land exposed to the atmosphere. before we go, remember that all this information comes from the sources on the right here. Looks like World Atlas, Quora, and wow, Wikipedia there. All right, so the lowest place on Earth is the Dead Sea shoreline in Israel, Jordan, West Bank. Then you have some, then the next one is Djibouti, then China, then Egypt, then Kazakhstan, Ethiopia, Argentina, and number 8 is the United States, Death Valley, Badwater Basin. Cool, at least we're in the top 10, right? And it is still lowering, believe it or not. I think there's a spot here that it says it's lowering. Okay, how was the basin formed? It's a tectonic pull apart. As I mentioned in the terrain brief, the Panamint Mountains are pulling apart against the Black Hills there, and it is sinking slowly. This process is active today. The basin continues to subside or sink at a rate of roughly 1 inch per year. Imagine that. That's impressive. So the two mountain ranges are pulling apart. They're basically uplifting, and the center part is falling in on itself. During the wetter climate, the Ice Age, the basin was filled with a massive freshwater body called Lake Manly, 600 feet deep. Wow. Okay. There are a lot of modern salt flats. Okay, here we go. Temporary flooding, occasional rainstorms come. Then there's recrystallization of the minerals, the salt. As this water evaporates in the extreme heat, the salt recrystallizes. The rapid evaporation rates, the highest in the U.S., can cause the new salt crust to expand and crack, eventually forming the famous hexagon honeycomb pattern. I have a picture of it here on the side. All right, are there any animal life, aquatic life specifically? There's badwater snails, aquatic insects that kind of roam around. There's pickleweed. I did see some weed, that's what it's called, pickleweed. It's a good name for it, right? Salt-tolerant plant. All right, and then not in this lake, in this basin area, but there are pupfish, which are in other areas of the park. Here's an image of the snails here that love salt. Okay, their electrolytes are high. How deep does the basin water get? A few inches in the permanent spring fed pools to approximately 1 to 3 feet during major flooding. Okay, so there are some pools, but few inches to 1 to 3 feet during major storms. It looks like there was a major storm February 2024, up to 3 feet. It looks like December 25 was a record rainfall in late 2025 reformed the lake, though reports from early January 2026. So this is the right now the one I visited. I didn't realize this. January 26 described it as a smaller and shallower than the 2024 event. Yeah, because there was a lot of water, there was a big storm, so I guess it wasn't as big as the one in 2024. Huh, they actually have this data already up, December 2025. Okay, enjoy the rest of the hike, enjoy the video.
Okay, a little over a mile out and back. It was nice. Interesting location. Interesting view. See if I can get Palmer Mountain up there as we turn. Cool. Yep, nice.